2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a great week on tour. The West Coast swing continues, and we're set up for a phenomenal week at Pebble Beach.
Yes, the old Crosby clam bake, now the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. What a week this is. The professional golfers from the PGA Tour and the amateurs from all walks of life. What a great week, and you can't come up with a better setting to play it on than Pebble Beach Golf Links.
Let's go down to the 10th hole. Okay, that'll play. Looks like about 120 yards left. Just one stroke off the lead. She appears to be happy with this shot. What an unbelievable shot that was, right next to the pin. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 3rd. Okay, out of the sand, is looking good.
Yikes! Well, that shot took some serious skill.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Not a bad result right there. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say.
That is right on target. Oh my! Wow, that is how you do it here at the 11th. And now a birdie putt coming up.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we move on to the next hole, she is up by 2. Time for the tee shot at 12.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
That's a great position to be in after that approach.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
How about this birdie putt? So close. That one drops. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Oh, well played. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
A chance to move to 5 under par. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Let's head over to the 4th hole. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and she finds herself at the top.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for second round action of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you with us today. Our featured player is sitting at 5 under as we begin our coverage. Now to the 4th hole. That's a good one to build momentum on. Sitting at 6 under. Okay, that's going to play. Got some work to do with this putt. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That's a good looking stroke right there.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Here's the par putt. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Teeing off now in the par 3 5th hole. On the green, but a long way away. She pulled off a pretty good putt right there. 8 feet remains. Not enough pace on that one. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes.
Tony Finau steadying himself over the ball. Gee, if this is up, it could be in. Oh, that's outstanding. Holds it from the bunker.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. That should find the cut stuff. This is her second here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
35 foot from the hole.
It's just about 3 feet away. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And now she'll move to 6 under for the tournament.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Nicely holed.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Man, that was close. Here's one to walk away with a par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. This will play nicely. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looking to get up and down from here. That looked good. This is a big one coming up to save par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. We're anticipating another thrilling day of action. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Time to see what's happening at the fifth hole. This is a 5-iron. Here's a putt to get to 13 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Oh, this is going hard left.
That's a pretty good effort.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
4 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep around going.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. It's on a good line.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard.
Here we are at the 6th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Not bad. This is her second shot. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Seven feet to the cup. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think. That hole's done. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
We have a par 3 here. That's a pretty good shot right there. And a 4-footer left. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. Over to number 8, it's a par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
That's a really nice shot. We've got about 180 left to the hole.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
An amazing shot here into the 8th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. 4 feet left to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
So close. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. "18 holes remain, and wow, there is a lot at stake tomorrow."
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
She just needs to keep doing what she's been doing. It's just been spot on every single time, clinical almost. If she performs like this for one more round, it's just going to be a piece of cake to win it.
Now let's catch up on the action on the 14th hole. It doesn't look like anyone will catch her in the final round. Let's join the action now. That is a big-time drive. Beautiful shot from our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
It's the second shot here on 14. I like that one. Time now for the third. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the left.
Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Okay, moving on to the next. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. The second at 15. This one is looking good.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, be the right. And down it goes. What a way to save par on 18. She's a killer. That is a phenomenal finish.
7 feet left.
This is for birdie.
She gets that one to drop and widens her lead.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
This is looking really nice off the tee. Oh, that's the perfect place to land it. Watch it run. Second shot on the 16th hole.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
What a shot right there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top.
Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
It's just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of two greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your three, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. She hasn't managed to birdie this hole so far for the event. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Okay, she's teeing off on this final hole of the event with the lead. Can she get it done? That will definitely work. Here's the second at 18. If this chip goes down, she is the winner. Well, that's what you think about, getting up and down and saving par.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
This is what you dream about. One putt to win. The putt drops, and our featured player has won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
To win at Pebble Beach must be otherworldly for this player. Great performance.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I got to say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast. But boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
We'll head to the 9th hole and catch up on play. Now, as we turn our attention to the live play, getting word that our featured player has sparked some sort of rivalry with Tom Kim. The young Korean gun is he's a tank. Why take him on?
His nickname is quite literally after Thomas the Tank Engine. Such is his fortitude. Once he gets on track, he is not veering off. This featured player better bring their A game today.
Thanks, Henny. That's the good stuff. Love hearing that kind of insight. I'll be interested to see, though, if our featured player can rise to the occasion against Tom Kim. From the fairway, this 9th green really feels accessible, Rich.
Depending on where the flag stick is and whether you want to go after it or not. Yeah, there's some danger areas over on the left-hand side. Obviously short in that bunker. So you got to pay attention to the second shot.
Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. So, Rich, 9 holes in the books. What do you make of the performance so far in this rivalry?
Luke, so far, so good against their rival, but let's face it, there's a lot of golf yet to be played. However, I'm thinking, as they say in the movie, are you not entertained?
Nicely done. Feels like go time with just a short club in the hands here, Rich.
Absolutely. It's tough to get it close to a couple certain hole locations here, but for the most part, Luke, this is a birdie hole.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. 4 shots behind our leader.
Oh, that is textbook.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Rich, I don't know about you, but I want no part of this approach shot into 11.
Luke, there is no shame in bailing out to the right with your second shot here at 11.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's handy. She should be delighted with that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Currently at -3 for the round. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bail left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. She's standing over her second shot. This has eyes for the hole. And down it goes. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. Rich, being someone like I am as a duffer, I'm thinking water, I'm thinking bunker, I'm thinking desert area. This is not a comfortable tee shot.
I don't think there is a comfortable tee shot anywhere in the world for you, Luke, to be fair.
Could not be more perfect.
From around 220 yards. Opting for the 5-wood. How close was that to going down? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, I feel like I can breathe easier here on the tee on 14.
Well, I don't know about you breathing easy, but I think most players can, because that bunker down the left-hand side does not come into play. Fairly generous driving area, especially out to the right-hand side. Grip it and rip it, as John Daly says.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Opting for the 3-wood. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Oh, she couldn't have done much better with that. She'll take that.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Putting for par. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at TPC Scottsdale for the second round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. As this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
I should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A birdie putt awaits. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
She's currently in first position. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough. It makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
Oh, well done. This is her second here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Now let's head to Tom Kim. This one is right down the pipe. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie here. John, have you got a read on this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
That's tracking. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Onto the par 5 third.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You know, you got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, or even further right into that washout area, it'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there, and you got a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Toot, toot. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here and winning.
And that's the line in the sand. This is buckets. And back to the play, shall we? 16 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
That is disappointing. Never hit it. And that should secure the par on this one. currently 8 under overall. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
That one's just found its way onto the first step. Second shot here on the 4th. Didn't that look good for a long time? Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Trying to save par here.
So close. Putting for bogey here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. And she finds herself leading as this round comes to an end.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the loudest day on the PGA Tour each season. It's the third round of the WM Phoenix Open from TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been. And don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Second shot here on the 5th. Okay, that'll work. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's moving just a little bit to the left, I think.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Pace is always important. Get that speed right. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. The 6th is a par 4. That should find the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, that was a safe play. She's got a good chance to change her fortunes on the greens here. This would be a good momentum putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
That one's come up short. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And she remains in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Going with the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. If she makes this, it'll be a good par. And this one will be for bogey. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Remember the old adage, never up, never in. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. This is her second shot. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. This putt from around 18 feet. Now look at this one come back. Ooh.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good playing, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. TK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Oh, Rich, can you smell that in the air? That's opportunity, isn't it? Our players a chance to win today.
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going to this final round.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Now this putt to get to 18 under par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
It's pretty handy here. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. And this putt coming up for her par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. That's a big 8-shot advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
What a year with 5 victories already this season. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. A big breaking putt. This has started perfectly.
It's just about 3 feet away. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Sitting up here with a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Holding steady in first place after that one. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Playing this shot from the sand.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt is about 16 feet. That putt ends up just short of the hole. We'll take a tap in any day for par. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. That's heading for the fairway. This shot is about 140 yards out.
This one is going straight at it.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
If she holds this, she'll win it all. That's disappointing. And now with this to win the WM Open. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Henny, that was some impressive play to take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event. What a performance.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match. And they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pacific Palisades, California, our opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
Andrew, this is probably my favorite golf course on tour by a long shot. Does it get any better than this? For me, it doesn't. I think it's just a mixture of the holes. You have an easy par 5 to start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play it, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost at, I'm not playing that great, but man, I feel like I'm in heaven right now. It's great.
Out to the 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Here's Tony Finau. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
This is her third. About 7 feet remain.
This for par.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Big putt for par coming up. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Not a bad shot right there. All right, a longer putt remains. Ooh, that was close. 3 feet to the cup. That was on a pretty good line, but does not get to the hole. Take a look at what happened earlier today at hole number 6.
This is a beauty of a third.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. Unfortunately for her, she slips back to 3 under par. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Let's take a look at some highlights of Tom Kim.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one?
You think about Tom Kim, he burst on the scene at the President's Cup in 2022, and he has just exploded since then.
And he's going to continue to get better each and every week as he gets to know these golf courses and becomes more comfortable with them. He's an extraordinary player.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That's a really nice play.
Love watching this player around the greens.
That is an incredible recovery on this hole.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. And folks, at the end of this first round, she finds herself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
And just the narrowest of margins in that lead. A lot of players lurking.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the second round coming your way. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Okay, our featured player is 4 under par as we start our day. And now to 9. I think she likes that one. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. 4 shots clear of the field. This one is right at it. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. For more, we send it down to John.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here with Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Come on, don't be shy.
All right, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 7 under par with this putt. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and she is in front.
Next hole is one of my favourites, a short par 4.
I wonder if she's going to take advantage of this short hole. If she takes advantage of it, she could increase her lead.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
Second shot here at the 10th. She's a top quality player, this one. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
Time for a par 5 as we've hit the 11th hole.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. Here's the third shot. That rough was not easy. Well played.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
5 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
She nails another birdie. That's her 5th.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
She is now at 8 under par for the tournament. And now teeing off on this par 4. This is a hybrid.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. A chance here for par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round at Riviera Country Club. The Genesis Invitational is coming up next. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
This one could end up on the beach. Okay, Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Setting up here with a long putt.
Crucial to save this par.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to come in from the left side. And a relatively good putt from that distance.
A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've hit the par 4 fifth.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
This shot is about 170 yards. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. A putt of 14 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Putt is underway.
The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
That's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it? Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We're on the tee at number 6. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This putt from 7 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
making an early statement today.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Here's a look at the way things stand. She is still in first place. The lead is 8 shots. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, she's looking at maybe 120 for this shot.
I think this one's coming in nicely. A fantastic shot here at 7, and now a birdie putt on the way. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That's tidy. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. This putt coming up is for birdie. Just a short putt remaining here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Currently 10 under for the event. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Finau as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Ooh, that almost went down. Okay, let's get back to the action. And here we are with the third shot. Can she make her par on this one? And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Rich, only 18 holes remain, and our featured player has built a nice cushion.
This player is so far out front, they really have nothing to worry about except for breathing the final 18 holes. This has been an extraordinary week for them.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Well, she's definitely winning the tournament. Everybody else is just trying to win the first flight because there's nobody to catch her. Not with this colossal lead.
And now to the play on the 14th. Hard to see anyone chasing her down right now, but you never know in golf.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Here's the second shot on the 14th. That just missed. A chance to save par. That one comes up short. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. She struggled on the flat surfaces today. Hopefully she can change that with this putt.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Yeah, this is some high-quality golf. Down the putt goes, and it's 15 under par, heading down the stretch.
Yeah, back-to-back bogeys, never nice. That is probably asking too much.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Really well done. Seven feet remains.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Another birdie. 6 of them on the day. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
That's going to work nicely for her. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. This putt for a birdie. That one just rolls by. A 3-foot putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Might be too much club here. Still not putting.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This is why you spend hours practicing shots like this, a chip to win the tournament. This putt to be a Hollywood star at Riviera to win the Genesis Invitational. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
All right, it's time to end this right. The putt drops, and we have our champion at the Genesis Invitational.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country Club alongside some of the great names in golf.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.